Hi everyone, I am Dr. R. Devi Prasanna, Associate Professor, Department of Management, School of Business and Management, Kristu Jayanti University, Bengaluru. In today's session, we are going to learn Corporate Social Responsibility. CSR refers to the policies and practices adopted by companies to create a positive impact on society. The key idea is that corporations should focus only on profit maximization but also on social and environmental goals. Companies earn profit by using society's resources such as land, labor, customers, environment, etc. So the law says that big companies must spend some money to help society. This helping activity is called CSR. CSR under Companies Act 2013. So it is a regulatory measure that the big companies has to provide for CSR activities. So Companies Act 2013 has introduced section 135 governing CSR activities. Under Schedule 7, it defines a specific list of approved activities and it came into force on April 1st, 2014, and key amendments was introduced in May 2016. So we should know when CSR is applicable. So the company, I told you big companies. When I say big companies, it should come under these three categories: net worth of 500 crores, and the company should have turnover of 1000 crores and net profit of 5 crores. So any of these criteria are met, the company comes under the big company. So out of the profits, they provide minimum spend of 2%. That is 3 years average profit they have to take, and they have to spend 2% on the average profit of 3 years. So when I speak about CSR, the company doing CSR activity, they should form a CSR committee. So big companies, they should form a CSR committee with 3 or more directors. So the role of CSR committee, so they have to decide what activities to do, decide how much money to spend, monitor CSR work, and prepare CSR policy. So here they should have board of directors. 3 or more directors should be in the CSR committee, and you have to report to CSR activities. Every year the company should mention the profit details, CSR amount to be spent, and CSR amount actually spent, and if not spent, they should provide the reason for in the board report. So certain CSR activities are permitted under Schedule 7 of Companies Act. They are as follows. First comes the eradicating hunger and poverty. So here you can provide activities related to healthcare, sanitation, safe drinking water, etc. Next comes the promoting education, vocational skills and special skills can be imparted, gender equity and women empowerment, finance for homes, hotels, old age centers, etc. Next comes the environmental sustainability, so under which you have pollution control, wildlife protection, clean Ganga fund, etc. Protection of heritage and culture. Here you can build libraries and you can provide facilities for handicrafts, and support to armed forces and war widows, and promotion of sports in rural, Olympic sports, etc. And Prime Minister's Relief Fund and Welfare Fund for weaker sections, technology incubators in approved academic institutions, rural development project, and slum area development. So where I spoke about CSR, and now we'll learn where we can provide the CSR activity. So the companies, they can prefer the local area preference. That means the companies are encouraged to do CSR activities near the place where they are operating. So if we operate in a particular area, we can do CSR activity in and around the local area. So next we'll see the benefits of CSR. So here the first comes the improved public image. So when the company does the CSR activity, they can improve their public image and they can increase the brand awareness and recognition, and you can have the advantage of over the competitors and increased customer engagement and greater employee engagement and more benefits for the employees. Mostly the employees, they like to work in the companies which has the good image and helping the society. To summarize, so when you want to do the CSR activity, you should meet the financial thresholds and you should form a committee, and you have to spend at least 2% of the net profit, and that impacts the society. That means you are giving the society in return what you have taken back from the society.